Good evening, brethren. As you see, Donald Trump will subdue three kings in World War III. I already discussed this part in another video, but apparently people do not watch the complete video and they don't have any clue about it. So I'm just redoing this video quickly. We all know that there are three, most of you or some of you will know that there are three nations that do not comply with the New World Order. And Daniel 7 verse 24 are very accurate concerning this subject. Yes, there are three nations that Donald Trump will subdue during the Third World War. That is just after the rapture. And that, of course, is Kim Jong-un, yes, and Hussein Rouhani and Bashar Assad. These three nations do not comply with the New World Order of Donald Trump. Yes, Donald Trump is the New World Order. Donald Trump does not defeat the New World Order. He is the New World Order. And after the rapture, after the pre-tribulation rapture, that comes first, then Donald Trump will come in on the scene, and he will receive his full power. He will subdue those three kings. Then he will become the New World Order. After that, he will establish the peace treaty with many. And yeah, he will. These two are the kings of the enemies of Israel, and he will win them over. And of course, then he will become the New World Order leader after that. You three kings, in this case, when he comes, first of all, before he takes power, before the second beast, the chosen one, takes power, he will subdue three kings. And you will be surprised, not surprised because it's happening already. Those three kings does not comply to the New World Order. And Donald Trump is busy negotiating those three nations. So here we see Daniel 8 verse 24. And the 10 horns out of this kingdoms are 10 kings that will arise. These are the 10 kings. There's out of the 7 heads, there arise 10 horns, 7 kings that will find power within 1 hour with the king. And I'll read that scripture for you now. But let's finish here. It says, here are the 10 kings that shall arise. Those are the 10 kings. Be, and another shall arise. This is the another horn that will arise. And listen, people, this is what the word says. Now, this 8 also complies because Daniel makes a lot of parallels in both chapter 8 and 9, and it counts for both. And he shall be diverse from the first one, that is what I'm talking from Nero, and he shall subdue 3 kings. He doesn't destroy, take out 3 nations. He doesn't do that, but he subdues 3 nations. And I'm sure you can already say, imagine who are they. I'm coming to that in a moment. And this man, he shall speak great words against the Most High. He already said, I am the chosen one. And he shall wear out the saints. My people, I'm telling you, this man will cause the greatest deception in the history of the world. This video may not go out, may be blocked, may be restrained by the elite because they do not want to know the truth. And I pray and ask you to share this video because this video is truth. He don't want you to know the truth. And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and he shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until times and dividing of times. So his time then will be 3.5 years He rules the first 3.5 years, and Obama rules the last 3.5 years, and that is from the Mid-Eastern Union, from Jerusalem. That is where he will arrive. But let us continue. He is the one that is revealed and as the Jewish Messiah. The Jews hail him as the Messiah. And he already stated that Israel loves him, see him as their king. He personally said so. Yeah. And this, of course, is the three kings. I am chosen one. And I am the one that is going to take them out. He's going to take out Kim from North Korea. He's going to take out the president of Iran, and he's going to take the president out of Syria. These three does not comply to the New World Order. They does not have a bank of the New World Order, people. They does not comply with them. You remember the first year, he sent 59 missiles into Syria. He made a statement. 59 missiles, 59 have a meaning, people. And recently, in the same year, he sent aircraft carriers then to, into North Korea. And they had practice on with South Korea then on, and he rebelled against that. And he sent missile attack after missile fire. Then Donald Trump warned him that he got greater missiles. He got a button that can reach America, and Donald Trump warned him that he got a bigger button than his. And yes, he will have a bigger button. World War III is coming just after the rapture, and these three will be destroyed. We will not see it, people. We will not see it. What we will see now, what we actually see with the Iran story was just a prelude of what is going to happen. You just had a preview of it. That was a preview, and that 59 missiles was a preview. He's going to take them out. These two are the enemies of Israel. And then, when he takes that then he comes to power. This is what it says there, that he comes, read it again here, and another shall arise after them, the 10 powers. There's 10, what's his name? It's for years that they are planning this. Yeah. And shall be diverse from the other, and he shall subdue 3 kings. And then he comes to power in the New World Order. And then Reverend, what is his Reverend's name? He had a dream that Donald Trump in 2012, it just slipped my mind now, Minister Paul, of course, and then that dream of his will be fulfilled, and he will come to power as the 7th king. These are the 3 kings that he is taking out. When he takes those 3 kings out, he is the one that, the present one, who handles the peace treaty. And then after the rapture, he will destroy these 3. He will make a peace treaty with many, and he will build a temple for Israel. He will build a temple for Israel. But that comes all just after the rapture. First the rapture that happened at the 6th seal, and then the 3rd World War, and then he takes on the 3rd World War, that will be, and then also he will die in, most probably in the war, and then he will be raised, and then he takes his power, his place in the European Union.